Another episode of Hawk Talk coming from Cotuit, Massachusetts, where the Harbor Hawks just battled the Cotuit Kettleers. The Kettleers took a tough 6-1 win tonight against the Harbor Hawks, despite there only being 5.5 innings of play. Now, Mark Adamiak and Austin Wallace were the two pitchers in tonight's game. What exactly did we see from them tonight?
Yeah, Adamiak got the start. He was good through two scoreless innings with just one hit coming across, but the third inning, the Kettleers started to time up his fastball a bit. They were jumping on it early in the counts, got a couple of hits and strung together some runs. We then progressed through the game. The Harbor Hawks had gotten the first run of the game, but unfortunately for Adamiak, they were hitting him a little bit around the yard, and then we got to that rain delay, so his day was done after the rain delay. Austin Wallace would come on to the mound, and eventually the Kettleers scratched a couple of runs across and then ended up making it 6 on the day. But not a bad outing for Adamiak, just not one of his best.
The Kettleers did struggle at the plate for the first 2 innings of play. Meanwhile, the Harbor Hawks came out of the gates firing, and the bats tonight for the Harbor Hawks really just seemed on fire tonight. We were making a lot of contact. Things just weren't falling our way.
Well, they were good the first inning, but after that they kind of died down pretty quickly because they got the first 3 batters on, but after that Matthews retired 8 in a row, and then he went on a streak later in the ball game where he struck out 5 in a row. So the Harbor Hawks were hot to start the game, but unfortunately the bats cooled off relatively quickly, and they weren't able to put anything together late in the ball game.
Now, tomorrow night we'll actually be traveling to Harwich for a game 2 of a 3-game road trip for the Harbor Hawks. The last time we were at White House Field in Harwich, we took a tough 5-2 loss actually against the Mariners. So what do we have to do to defeat the Mariners the next time around?
Well, we saw the Mariners a week ago on Friday, and the final score of that game was 15-12. The Harbor Hawks can score runs against this team, but unfortunately that offense is just very deadly. You have to limit the walks against the Mariners, that is, because you allow too many walks. They also have such good bats that they're going to make you pay if you allow free bases.
Now, once again, we'll be battling the Mariners tomorrow night. The last time we were at White House Field, the Harbor Hawks actually had an early 2-0 lead and held that lead up until the 8th inning of play whenever the Mariners actually got active at the bats. But that'll be again tomorrow night. Be sure to check out that game on the Harbor Hawks Baseball Network. For my broadcast partner, Austin DeCouta, I'm Lincoln Revill saying good night and thank you for watching this episode of Hawk Talk.